I look a hot mess like always. I always tell y'all I look a hot mess. I honestly don't even care. My hair ain't done. I just literally did like this. Do you see the canas? Look at all the water bottles my son put there for us to break fast. Anyway, yeah, it is what it is. What my novela shut off. No way, it shut off. Look at that one. That's coming out on YouTube too. Hi guys, welcome to today's video. What's today?
Friday.
Oh, it's Friday. It's Payday Friday. Now, I have to break fast. I am hungry. It's already 7:44, so I have my water. I don't want that. And I just ate a date, so that's how I break fast. I have to do my end of month video where I tell you guys how I ended the month, with how much debt I have left or how much I have paid off and yada, yada, yada. I bought a savings challenge from Budget with Lisa. Don't be mean, y'all. I know you saw me put that at Budgeting at Lisa or at Budgeting with Lisa there. Go ahead and subscribe to her channel. Mad cool. Her Ko-fi account. And it's for April. I think it's called April Challenge something. And then the other one is Chanel. So I will be doing 2 challenges next month. And the next video that I post, that is probably going to be on Wednesday, is going to talk about how I will be doing those challenges. So stay tuned for that. Let me see, is it going to be Wednesday that I post it or Thursday? I might have to push it out to Thursday because Wednesday is the 1st, and that's when I have to do the whole budgeting thing. And most likely, I am going to be recording that video at nighttime because it's a weekday and I work. So, yeah. But I want to go ahead and show you guys these 2 binders. And I already kind of took one out because I was supposed to go to the bank and I did not make it. But being that today is Payday Friday, I tend to pay part of my mortgage. So with this paycheck, I am going to have to pay half of that mortgage because it is the last check of the month before April starts. Then I will break up or sit down and figure out how I'm going to pay the credit cards. Because, y'all, guess what happened? Tell me why I gave my kids' school 2 checks. One was at the beginning of February for half of their registration. And the second one was February 28th for the remaining balance of their registration for 2025-2026 school year. My kids are in private school, so I have to pay registration. So I gave them 2 checks, breaking it up in half. And last week, I went to pay the groceries that I did put on a credit card that had a 0 balance, which was $600 and something or $500 and something in groceries. I went to go pay the $300 that I put on that card. And tell me why they cashed both checks a whole month and some change after. Yeah. Hold on, guys. I'm getting a phone call. So, like I was saying, a whole month and a half later is when they cashed the check, and I was not able to pay the credit card. So, now I have, with this paycheck, I have to pay the groceries from last week and buy groceries this week, because yes, we do groceries weekly here. Buy groceries this week for whatever we're missing. Our last day of fasting is on Sunday, so we do make this nice big dinner. It's considered Eid, so we have Eid on Sunday and on Monday. So those 2 days, There will be a lot of cooking going on, so we need to have the food available. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay, so I'm back. Let's drink some water. Y'all, I haven't had water since 6 o'clock this morning. 6 o'clock this morning. This is the first water I drink. And the first thing I put in my mouth since 6 o'clock this morning was a piece of date. My husband went to go get food because I was cleaning my kitchen. I did not cook. So yeah, I have to put that in the budget. But let me go ahead and explain to you guys, excuse me, what this is. I started this last year, I think, and I was saving money in it, but I stopped. Things came up, I wasn't able to save anymore. But I did leave the money in there. Now, I'm not really short on my mortgage, but I did take money out. What did I do? I think I took money out of the savings in order to cover the shortage that I had on the mortgage. Some relajo like that. I don't remember exactly. So I found my budget binders in my office, and I'm like, oh, I know I have some money in there. And yes, I do. Today I was gonna go to the bank and deposit the money. I have a housing envelope. I had water, which we already used that money. We had electricity, or for the electric bill, we already used that money. We have maintenance, and the maintenance envelope, let me see how much I left in there. So there's only 49 bucks in maintenance. That's for anything that we have to fix in the house or whatever. Clearly 49 bucks isn't gonna cut it, but it's something right now. Then I have an envelope for my first child, envelope for my second child, and for my third child, and an envelope for my fourth child. Then I have, let me see if I can take this out. Then I have one for my husband, which is clearly empty. One for myself, it's empty. And this one is for pets. Now, this envelope had money in it, but sadly, so we're still kind of hurt with that. We had a dog and we had a fish, hence the word had. It is still kind of touchy for us, but we lost our dog in November, and then the fish, we lost the fish in February. Yeah, February. So we have no more pets, and honestly, we do feel the absence of our little pets, especially the dog. But okay, we're not going to talk about that because we miss our dog. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to I cannot really save much if I'm bombarded with debt. So in this housing envelope, I think it's $350, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 50. So we have $350 in the housing envelope, which is supposed to cover the mortgage if we're short, the association, taxes, the insurance. But since we are in debt right now, this money can go towards a credit card payment. So I am going to leave $50 in the housing envelope just so that I don't leave it like completely empty. And then, hold on y'all, I am getting another call. I feel like the first lady right now. Give me a second. So let's try this again. Woohoo! So $50 is going to remain here, and the $300 I will deposit it into my account tomorrow so that I can go ahead and pay. I'll put it towards the back so that I can go ahead and pay one of the cards. So I could probably pay the groceries from last week. Now this binder right here, the 100 envelope savings challenge, it's supposed to be $5,050 that we're supposed to save, but I actually do it a little bit different. What I was doing, because I haven't put money in this in months. As you can see, I stopped at number 9. But what I was doing when I was at my other job was that I will take out 10% of my check and I will divide it into the slots that I wanted to fill. So for example, on the first slot, although it says $1, what I did, because I had extra, was that I put $10. So I know this particular binder may have a little bit more. Trust me, it doesn't have like $300-400 in it, but it got money in it. I don't know how much. This binder, what I'm doing is that I am saving it for the car. I know you guys have heard me complaining about me spending too much money on gas at my new job. So I figured just start saving towards the new car. Once I have enough money in it, or that I fill all the slots, I will count it and then go put it to the side for a down payment for the new car. So with 25%, how you pronounce that? El incremento de 25% que van a ponerle a los carros. I am going to try and save as much as I can so that I can use one of the cars as trade-in, and then I can use that cash as a down payment. I also need to save for our passports, 6 passports. So 4 of them are renewals, 2 of them are brand new passports. So I have to save for that. I might just go ahead and use the April savings challenge that I got from budgeting with Lisa, or budget with Lisa. I might go ahead and use that as the challenge or the savings challenge for the passports, because we have to travel to Panama to go see my family over there. So that's a goal. Hopefully we can get those passports before September so that we can travel in November or December. It will be nice to spend one of the holidays with them when it starts getting cold here. It's super hot over there. So vamos a ver. Esos son los planes, pero uno hace planes y Dios tiene otros. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm going to end the video here. Like I said, it was going to be very short, brief, because it's Friday and it's Payday Friday, and I had to give you guys some information about what we're going to do with the checks. I did that. But stay tuned for the video on either Wednesday or Thursday for the end of month review on March ending debt balance. Okay? So if you want to go ahead and see that video, go ahead and push that like button, the notification, all notifications. That way you are notified when I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.